Hail and well met, everyone. Captain Deadeye is back with you this morning, and we are playing Lord of the Rings Online and our man Captain. So since our last episode, I ended up running over to Rivendale in the Trollshaws. So we actually made it to Rivendale again. It's the second time we've been here. It's all the way here's Evandem, all the way up here. We ran, basically, I ran to Breeland. I took a horse from Breeland over to Rivendale since we'd already been here. So now we're in Rivendale. And I have made my way over to the last homely house, and look who I found. It's Elrond. So now we have two quests to turn in here to Elrond, and so yeah, let's get started. Thank you everyone for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. Refuge of the Elves.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
It is good you have come. We are in dark times, and there is much to do. I have heard of your deeds in Evandem, and believe you can bring a light to these lands as well. So let's see what he's got for us. Further the adventures. Nope. Book 4, Chapter 1. Where's the horse and the rider?
Hope is not in vain.
See, that's interesting because I thought started this quest with, I guess you could start it with Elrond or Aragorn. Welcome to Imladris, Brados. It is good that you have come. Rest well, but not too deeply or too long. We have need of adventuring folk, for there is evil beyond the veil. Not more than 2 months ago, a hobbit by the name of Frodo Baggins and his companions were pursued to the ford of the Bruinen by servants of the enemy. I speak of the Nine, the Nazgul, fell creatures of the servant Sauron, and in the service of Sauron, and through the Bruinen fell upon them, and though the Bruinen fell upon them at my command, we have found the steeds of only 8, and one of the riders is unaccounted for. My son set forth with scouts bound to them by friendship to seek this missing rider. I ask that you speak with Elladan at their camp in Thorinhad, among the Bruinen gorges, and lend your aid to the search. We must learn where this Nazgul has gone, and most importantly, his designs. Excellent. So I don't know. I think this is the.
Lend me your aid once more.
This further adventures the chapter 1, the horse and the rider. Okay, so we'll do this after we talk to Elladan. Okay. Okay, so we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that later. Okay. All right. So we've talked to Elrond. I thought I had 2 quests to turn into him. Maybe not. Let's see. I'll talk to Aragorn. Maybe that was the other one. Okay, I guess that's what it does. All right. Where's the door? Oops. That's not what I wanted. There's the door. Ouch. I've got to learn not to do that. That's not the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. I also got 100% Tome of Extraordinary Experience today from the daily rewards, so I'll use that later once we actually get out and start questing. Since I was just turning in one quest, I felt like it probably wasn't wise to use it just then. All right, so we know Aragorn is in the guest suites over here, so we'll head that direction. And then from there, we're going to head into the Trollshaws and quest here.
Stay a moment.
I don't want to do that right now. So I think I'll do something really quick here. We'll grab a screenshot. Since we're in Rivendale, may as well. There we go. Yeah, last time I was here it was nighttime, so I might as well grab one during the day. Hello, Aragorn. I am pleased to hear of your tidings of Farad, Brados. It will be some time before I can spare a journey to Evendim, but I would look upon Anuminis again. I would look upon Anuminis again. Thank you, my friend. Excellent.
Greetings.
A momentous decision. I have been given this broken blade for many long years, Brados, always unused for the shards. For these are the shards of Narsil. Yes, Narsil, the sword wielded by Elendil of the Westernese in the battle before the Black Gate of Mordor. The sword that broke beneath him was in the battle with Sauron upon the slopes of Orodruin. Though Gil-galad had fallen, Elendil was slain, two still stood against the might of Sauron in the shadow of that fell tower, Isildur, the son of the king, and Elrond Halfelven, herald of Gil-galad. It was with the hilt shard of Narsil that Isildur cut the one ring from Sauron's finger, and the power of the Dark World was broken. The light of Narsil was extinguished, but its shards came again to the north. And though Isildur himself never returned to the Gladden Fields, the shards have been passed from father to son in his line for years beyond count, but the sword has never been remade. The old victories did not last, Brados. The shadow has returned. We have need of Narsil's light once more. The blade must be reforged. Speak to Himildir at the forges here in Rivendale, in the northwest corner of the Vale, and tell him of my decision. I would have him know that Narsil is to be remade. Alright, so it's a low-level quest, but it's a very important quest, I think, to the story. So let's go do that since we're already here. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if in the book, I haven't gotten that far in Fellowship yet, and I've already forgotten since the first time I read it many years ago. So I don't know if Aragorn actually requested for the blades to be reforged, or if Elrond did that. So we'll find out, I guess. It appears that Elrond did. I mean, it appears that Aragorn did. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's cut through the stables here. That'd be the faster way to go. Himildir. Narsil is to be reforged. My heart would be filled with joy at this news, friend, for Aragorn and for all of Middle-earth, if it were possible. The shards were kept while in Imladris for safekeeping, for safekeeping, and I often gaze upon them. It is with sadness that I must tell you that reforging the sword may not be possible. Its history is known to me and long storied as it is, but I tell you that only a portion causes me. I would tell you that the portion that causes me to grieve. Of old, elves of the house of Fëanor crafted numerous wonders, items of great power and beauty. Among these were Silenthar. Adamants possessed the lights of the stars. The dwarf smith Telkar used one of these stones in the creation of Narsil, and the Silithar it was that caused the blade to glow with silver light when wielded in battle. Okay, so I guess we don't have what we need to reforge it. So we may be collecting those items. Lots of running around. So notice lately, if you notice down here in the bottom, my chat box, my kinship that I've joined is quite active, and I like that. I'm glad to see that there's a lot of people playing, a lot of people on, a lot of people interacting with each other. I think that's really nice. Sometimes you just don't see that. I know in my WoW guilds, they're all dead now. There's nobody hardly playing. Every now and then you'll see like one person pop on for a few minutes and that's it. Open the door. There we go.
Greetings.
You have returned from speaking with Himildir. What did he have to say about the reforging of Narsil? I see, Himildir is a fine smith, but he shares a dour outlook of his people. If he needs a Silithar to reforge the sword of Elendil, we shall find for him a Silithar.
Greetings.
When I was very young, my father Arathorn was slain by orcs, and my mother brought me here to stay here in Rivendale. I was called by Estelle, my mother, Gilrain, by those who dwelt in the Vale, and by all of those who dwelt in the Vale. And I rode far afield, seeking adventure with the sons of Elrond. I consider him my father as much as I did Aladan and Elrohir. At the age of 20, Lord Elrond took me aside and told me my true name of my heritage, and that I descended in an unbroken line of Elendil of old. He gave me the ring of Barahir, and the shards of Narsil. But he withheld the scepter of Anaminas, saying that I had yet to earn it. He withheld too another treasure, but I will not speak of that. Soon afterwards, I went in search of a Silithar, in which Narsil might be reforged. Yes, I knew then of the ancient Silithar, and the need of one. But I was young, and I did not pass the test that was set before me. The time had not come for Narsil's remaking. I have a message for Master Elrond. Bring it to him faithfully and return with his words, and I will better know how to proceed. Here's my message. I know what Gwendeth thought of me in the watery darkness, and I am prepared to give it. Elendil is a wiser man than I. I await your return, Brados. Alright, so now back to Elrond. Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time reading this morning for some reason. And I apologize, guys. I would have done this, off screen if I knew that this was the way the quest was going to read. But it's important information for us. I hate to take up our playtime by doing this, but it is part of the game, so we're enjoying it together. Aragorn has traveled many roads since his early failure in the tomb of his great ancestor. What would Gwendeth make of him now, I wonder? Will you look puzzled, young one? Do you not despair? I will explain my words to you and give counsel to him who I once called Estelle. Aragorn came to us when he was only 2 years of age. His father Arathorn had been slain by the arrows of the orcs. Gilrain feared for her child's safety and brought him to Imladris, seeking to keep the fact of his birth and from his eyes of the enemy. I bade Gilrain keep his true name and lineage secret, and she called him Estelle or Hope. When he reached 20 years of age, I saw that he had come early to manhood, and I gave him the knowledge of his lineage and the name his father had given him, Aragorn, a strong name. Full of hope, he was on that day Full of hope was he on that day, but he would soon be laid low with a love far above his station. For walking in the woods near sunset, and the next day he encountered Arwen, my daughter, and was stricken with love from her. I do not know why he went to Anaminas, but I would always believe that he made the journey to prove himself he was worthy of such a loving such a maid. He went to that ancient city, long deserted, in the company of my sons, with Calanglad, a ranger that came at times to Imladris. Calanglad did not return from Aragorn's journey to the city of his fathers, and when next I saw Aragorn, the experience had left his mark upon him. Return to Aragorn and tell him that I agree that the time has come for Narsil to be reforged, and I will give it a new name, Arundil, the flame of the west. We will have need of its light before the end. All right, so back to Aragorn now. So we're learning a little bit about Aragorn's history. That he's an heir of Isildur, which we already knew if you've watched the movies or read the books. See, I learned from my last jump over the railing. I don't know why I keep up my inventory. I'm not picking up anything new. Just habit, I think. Check it every so often. Wait, no, this way. What's this over here? Okay, so let's see where we go now.
Greetings.
I am glad that Master Elrond agrees with my decision, for his counsel is near to my heart. It is true that I journeyed in my youth to Anaminas, the city of my fathers. Even then, it stood empty for many years, and was once the shining jewel of my people, and I desired to see it with my own eyes. I thought too, if I recovered Silithar, lay within Anaminas, I thought too that if I recovered the Silithar that lay within Anaminas, the only one of the stones that were to remain in this bend of the world, I might reforge Narsil and prove myself worthy to the fate that I had been born. Elladan and Elro here accompanied me on my journey to Evendim, and my kinsman Calanglad also. He sworn an oath to my father and renewed it in my name before we departed. Much of the city had already been reclaimed by the waters of Lake Ninual when we arrived. I despaired in finding Silithar within the flooded tomb where it lay. But lo, the maiden Gwynedeth appeared before us, and charged me with the task to prove my worthiness in receiving the Silithar. My youthfulness betrayed me. Though I had the form of a man, I was not of wisdom or experience, and Gwynedeth found me wanting. The Silithar was not to be mine that day, and when I stood before the flooded passages of Elendil's empty tomb on the outskirts of Anaminas, I believed it right that Narsil should be reforged. I could not understand why Gwynedeth refused me to access the Silithar. Now I believe I understand.
Greetings.
Long years have passed, and I have not seen Calanglad since that day. He did not return with me. He had become enamored with Gwynedeth in the lake of Ninual. I chose to remain behind. Excuse me, guys. I offered to free him of his oath to me, but he refused, saying, "You are my lord and have power over me, but I ask that you allow me to remain here, and I will keep watch over this city and safeguard the lake until the time you return. In this way, I will uphold my oath. Calanglad has remained in Tinandur ever since, and I would rejoice to speak with him again. But preparations are underway for a journey of great danger and importance, more importance than the reforging of Narsil, and I could not journey to Anaminas. But you, my friend, you can bring to Calanglad my words and tell him that we now have a true need of the Silithar where once we did not. Bring this letter to Calanglad, Brados, and remember that you act in my stead. You are my agent of Tinandir on an island east. You are my agent to Tinandir, an island on the eastern shore of Lake Ninual in Evendim. We spoke and we speak with one voice. Always remember that respect cannot be bought, but must be earned. Do not undervalue it, and yet we shall see Arundil reforged at the hands of forged from the shards of Narsil. Okay, so basically the breadcrumb led us here from Calenglad. So we started kind of a small quest line here in Rivendale to reforge Narsil. So now we're headed back to Evendim to do that, to return that to Calenglad and pick up the shard that we need, the Dwarven shard that we need to reforge. Okay, so with that being said, I don't think I want to run back to Evendim just yet. I will do that maybe in the next episode. I want to start questing here in the Trollshaws. So let's go ahead and run over here. I know I've got at least one quest to turn in there, and we'll start questing here in the Trollshaws. Sorry guys, I know that was like 20 minutes of our time there, just running back and forth.
What can I do for you?
Let's see, I want to go... I want to go to the last bridge. Now we'll just go travel. Oh, the other thing I did is I actually ended up selling all of those loot boxes that I put on the auction house, and I got like 15 gold out of it, or 10 gold or something, so it was good. So now I'm up to 35 gold. Okay.
Mind my words, child.
There have always been spiders in the North Trollshaws, but in recent day their numbers have multiplied, and the creatures have been spotted far afield. Bracken and Thorin sent Thorinil to discover, and she sent word that the situation is more grave than we expected. You should travel north to the wild lands of the North Trollshaws to aid Thorinil. Spiders are evil creatures that threaten to overwhelm good people, wherever they are found. Thorinil described... Oh, this is a fellowship quest. Alright, maybe not. Let's not do that.
Will you lend me your
I bid you
ear?
welcome, friend. They must give you a word of caution. Servants of the enemy passed across the last bridge and swept into the Trollshaws no less than 2 months ago, pursuing a small company. They were hindered at the ford of Bruinen, and the good people were brought to safety, but not all of the evil ones were accounted for. Bracken maintains a camp to the east on the hill south of the road. Bring him a message from me if you're going that way. No agents of evil have entered the Trollshaws by the last bridge, so too none have left it. Whatever evil lurks among the ruins of old Rudawar remains there. I thank you, my friend. I thank you for this, friend. Tread with care and follow the road east until you find the marker we placed to guide friends to Bracken's camp. It is difficult to miss, for it is white, unlike the stones of the hills. 105, Captain. Let's kill this digger here, see what he has. Come on. Really? These are the cave claws infesting the South Trollshaws. While you're in the South Trollshaws, you should call the number of cave claws and infesting the ruins of the lowlands. Okay. Alright, we already have Bracken's camp. And then we also need to find... let's see. I want to see... Alright, we got to go back to there. That's funny that it shows up as Evendim. Huh. Okay. I'll turn that off. I want to turn this on. Where is... Maybe it's here? Let's see. Oh, he's in Thornhead. He's right there. Okay. So we'll make our way over that way. I'll say one thing. I like the music here better. It's the best music we've heard yet. There's a fly with a quest item, or quest. There are sickle flies in the South Trollshaws. While in the South Trollshaws, you should purge the infestation of sickle flies. Okay. There's another one. Weird. It's like just kill everything. Kill all the wildlife. Basically kill boars. Okay. Ouch, Hoggy. You stunned me. What the heck? You know, I did not grab this other stable down here, so we'll do that on our way. That's funny, it's underground. I'll take it anyways. Nice. Alright, let's see, where is the stable? It's right here. Cool.
Hail, friend,
Excellent.
and well met.
Defenders of the Angle. Hey, here's Elladan.
Stay a moment.
Welcome to Hod Ariad, the Tomb of the Kingdoms. This is Gayrond, a camp from which we watch over the northern reaches of the Angle. You have arrived just in time. My father has called me to the side, but I have been loath to leave the Angle. There is yet much work to do. If you are able to take up my tasks, however, I will return to Rivendale with a lighter heart. South of this camp, perched high above the river, is Etheldir. Long have swarming enemies defiled that once grand stronghold of the Noldor. I bid you travel up the winding path to Etheldir. Somewhere outside its gates, you will find my scout Murilig, who have been waiting for assistance. Deliver to her this letter of introduction and lend her what aid you may. Wow. I have another task for you if you are willing. A couple most advanced in age as far as men go passed through my camp recently. The Maythorns are on their way down to meet their son, a ranger living in Thornhead. The couple had refused to turn back, and I was unable to offer them escort. If you happen to be traveling that way, please look for them and give them what help you may. The roads south are dangerous, and the elders are not the sort that we can protect themselves against the threat of the Angle. Okay.
Will you lend me your ear?
May Govanen, my name is Narinen, and I am studying here in the ruins of Hod Earthaid. Sorry guys, I'm terrible with names. Alas, they are occupied by looters, thieves, and worse, and I am delayed in my explorations until the land is cleared. Might I impose a boon upon you? If you find anything interesting while you're among the rocks or delving into the hills, I would appreciate it greatly if you bring them to me. Okay. So I got a couple quests here. There are more down in this area. Oh, weird. It gave me a whole different area to explore. So I guess it's South Trollshaws, south of the road, and then North Trollshaws. Let's go back up here because that's where our quests are. I think I want to stick to North Trollshaws for now. It looks like the south is level 40 and above, but I should be fine, but just to be on the safe side. I'm going to go back this direction. The Angle of Michintil. Yeah. 35 more master. Nice. Well, one thing I wanted to check with my UI is I think I turned something off that I needed a while back. That looks right. Yeah, that's what I want. So I've been playing, getting all my other characters set up for later playthroughs, just basically setting up the UI and the way that I like to have it set up, basically what you see here. It's taken me a while to get all of that completed, but I'm glad I've done that. So now, next time we start a new character or walk through a character, I'll basically be able to start right out and just go with it. So instead of taking 15, 20 minutes when I first start playing to set everything up. All right, these things are ridiculous. Get out of here. Thank you. Okay. All right, so let's. There's another sickle fly. These things are spread out. Hours? Is this a timed quest? Just a repeatable quest. Huh. Strange. My turn. I don't need the diggers. I'm just looking at these dots on my map and going to the dots. Oh, come on. I wish I could interrupt it. Two more boars. I know I saw a vein over here, some ore, and we're headed to the other camp, so that's good too. Stupid camera. There's a boar up here to my left. Alright, let's see what we have here. What do I have? Fine fur. I have soft skins. Nothing I can really use here. Evendem and Troll. It says Trollshaws. New sword. The short. Wow. Sword sheaths. There it is. 25. So I can turn that in. And broken long swords. There you are, sir.
It is an insult. My Turin's beard.
How can I be of service?
So the Rangers of Evendem have sent you to help? Well, okay. That was nice. Oh, yeah, the Rangers sent you. Thanks. That was weird. Well, so I've sold that. I think I'll buy that back for now. Weird. Alright. I love how that was it. Like, it's just random. Okay, I want to run up here to Thornhead, and I also want to kill this last boar that we need. So let's see if we can find another boar. What's over here? What's this? Some back digger. Some back digger. I don't need those. Cool, there's one over here. Oh, there he is. Okay, that's done. Alright, so we're going to follow the road over here to Thornhead and pick up the quest there. Because that's where Book 4 is, so we're headed that direction. It's weird, there's Thornhead and Thorinhead. Or Thorhead, I think it's down in the southern Trollshaws, and there's Thornhead, which is here. And I should have grabbed that one. I don't know why I didn't grab that before, but I didn't. There's the Bruin, and that's where we crossed. That's where they, fought the Nazgul. Arwen called the waters. I like these rich deposits. These are nice. Because you get 6 out of them instead of 2. That's my large crafting bag looking. Oh, there's a bat. Space so we can kill some bats. Kill bats in the southern Trollshaws. Okay. It's funny there's not one for wolves. Because I've seen wolves and wildcats, but no bats. That's the first one, first bat I've seen. Oh, there's a deer. Let's kill some deer. Collect venison from elk. Okay. Yeah, it's so weird. You don't have to kill the wolves. I don't need the scavengers. Those are the wolves. Nice, we level up. Sorry for the lag there, guys. Every time I level up in combat, it does that. Really? That was my first piece of venison? Slow drop rate, I guess. Still not as bad as WoW, though. WoW takes forever to do anything in Classic. Oh, nice troll. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that the defeat stone trolls. The trolls that Bilbo turned into stone are here in the Trollshaws somewhere. I'll have to go find them, but I'm pretty sure they're around here somewhere. Or, well, I guess that Gandalf turned to stone, even though Bilbo was a major part of that. So if you watched The Hobbit or read the book, that's kind of what happens there. Good. See, this is what I like. All these guys are right here together. I can just wipe them out rather than having to run around and find them. Excellent. Alright, let's find the bats and the collect venison. Still working on that. No venison. Okay, we're done with the bats. Now it's just the deer, or the elk. Alright, 2 of 6. What the heck? It's not even showing up on my... That's because they're not enemies. That's why. If I was a hunter, it would show up because I could track them. But I don't think you could track them on here. Because they're not hostile to me. Get a lot of fine fur, fine skins. That's nice. 2 more. Make sure I stay in this white area here. One more. Come on, buddy. Be good to me. Oh, come on. Yay, we got it. Alright, perfect. Let's go. Looks like we gotta turn that in there. Let's, well, hell, I'm this close. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick. I was gonna say I run to Thornhead and then get a horse back, but I think I'm just gonna run over here. It's not that far. Leave me alone, fly. I don't have time for you. Nice. Yeah, I can use this now. Let's see. Do I have anything else I can turn in? Find furs. Yep, got that.
What is the meaning of this?
What else?
What is the meaning of this? It is an insult.
Alright, I'm at my limit.
What do you need?
Alright, oh, that was easy. Thorin's Hall. Why did I get Thorin's Hall rep? That's weird. Huh. Thorin's Hall. Huh. That's weird. Why am I getting Thorin's Hall rep in here? It should all be the Elves of Rivendale. Huh. Oh well. I don't know. Whatever. That's really weird. Alright guys, so a little bit of running around, but now we're headed on over to Thornhead to continue the quest. Now we'll stop and pick up any ore I see. Come on. Alright, Wolfie. There's no quest for wolves. At least I haven't found one yet, but there is a deed. So, interesting. Warden. There's a little camp there. Oh, hello, big bear. Another kill quest for bears. Blankets for the dwarves. Kill mountain bears and bring their pelts. Hunt them for their pelts. Okay. There's one right here. That's a buck. Well, it's another elk. Culling the prey. Defeat elk. Weird. I've already killed elk. Alright. Sorry, guys. I don't remember doing any of these quests before, so this is a little strange. What's this? More birds this time. Hawks. Eye of the enemy. Defeat hawks. It's like each little area has its own, like, killing quest. It's weird. But instead of quests, it's just you kill the animals and then you get the quest. Oh, dang. I didn't notice the time, guys. I apologize. Alright, I'm going to run up here to Thornhead. We'll do this quest a little bit later. I definitely want to get in Thornhead for before I log off. But I have to get ready to go to work. So I do apologize. Lots of bears here, so easily finish those quests up. Oops. Let's see. It's on back here. Oh, there it is. It's up there.
What can I do for you?
All right, guys. I'm actually going to call it here because I have to get ready for work. But I really appreciate everyone joining me today. Thank you so much for the subscribers. Please consider coming back. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing so we can, basically watch more of my videos later. We'll be playing more Lord of the Rings Online and World of Warcraft and other games coming soon. But today, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.